Allow Yahawah Yahawah Bahashem Rakakadash. All praise, honor, and glory go to the Most High Yahawah, the name of His Son Yahawashi. And I wanted to come with another quick hit from the book of Sirach. I'm reading from the GNT, and experience. We all experience those that don't like authority. They don't like authority. They come up with all these different excuses and reasons why they shouldn't have to follow. And it's mainly built on their emotions and how they feel about a certain situation. But at the end of the day, the fear of the Lord is what really motivates those to follow, direction and commands. And when you don't have that fear of the Lord, you'll think that you can come up with different ways to surpass the person who's been designed to give you the order. Like when you're at work and you give an employee something to do and they got something to say, or you make a decision over those that are under you, in the ranking system, depending on where you are, what situation you are, and they find a way to always have a problem with or complain. And at the end of the day, that stems from not having any fear. And in this walk, if you act that way, it's mostly because you don't have any fear of the Lord. And in verse 20 of Sirach 10, it says, a leader should be honored by those who follow him. So if you find yourself having a leader or a head and you have a problem with him for whatever reason, and you're not honoring that he's your leader, because you got to remember David, even though Saul was even trying to kill him, he still honored him. It says, and followed him. Got to a point where, his life was in jeopardized, and he, then he left. It says, and Yahawah honors those who fear him. But at the end of the day, if that leader is fearing the Lord, that leader is going to get honored and you're not. Verse 22, because it jumps down to 22, it says, rich people, famous people, and poor people all take pride in their fear of Yahawah. And when you go over to the actual scripture, says, among brethren, he that is chief is honorable. So are they that fear Yahawah in his eyes. The fear of Yahawah go before the obtaining of authority, but roughness and pride is the losing thereof. Whether he be rich, noble, or poor, the glory is the fear of Yahawah. So that's the glory that we're looking for, having fear of the Lord. And, those that don't want to listen, hey, Yahawah. With that, I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawah, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Noble honors to the apostles, elders, teachers, preachers, priests, bishops that came before me, taught